I kick off my shallows to the deep adventure on the New South Wales south coast at a little fishing mecca known as Sussex Inlet. This short tidal stretch of water runs between St George's Basin and the sea, and it produces some of the south coast's best shallow water fishing. Greg, you run Bay and Basin sports fishing. You've got the typical size estuary boat that you take people out in, but you've also got one of the very first full-on kayak fishing operations in Australia, that is anyway. Why the kayaks, mate?
Oh, Rob, they're just such a fun way to fish. It's just easy, and you actually catch more fish out of a kayak at times.
And it's getting popular, isn't it?
Absolutely, for a very good reason.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. Very few people I know have all the qualifications and skills required to run kayaks and are also good fishing guides at the same time. Let's say we go with a line, mate.
I don't need another excuse, mate.
Let's go. Aurelia. Greg's customers get the chance to catch some big brim, some good-sized whiting and exceptional tailor. I've seen these firsthand. But it's the flathead we're after today. They're one of the biggest fish you'll find in such shallow water.
Morning.
How deep are you there, mate?
Yeah, mate, oh, about 6 inches of water. Flathead, whiting. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, thank you.
Got him, Greg?
Yeah.
Dropped him?
Yeah, pull the hook.
Flathead are only found in Australia, and they're quite prolific, making them a very popular target for anglers. Dusky flathead are the largest species of flathead, yet they venture into the shallowest water. You on there, Greg?
Yeah, mate.
What you got there, whiting, is it?
Yeah, whiting.
On a surface lure?
On a surface lure.
Always good fun.
Oh, look at the flatty come up and eat him. Big 55 centimetre flatty just come up now to go up the whiting on the way up. There's flathead everywhere through here at the moment. Here comes a lovely little St George's Basin whiting. There's so many of these in here today. It's caught on a nice little surface lure. Really shallow water. Just pull you up out of the water there, mate. They're very tasty to eat, but today we'll let this little fella go.
The whiting were biting, the flatties were biting the whiting, but they weren't biting our lures. Greg predicted that a tide change would fire them up. Well, the tide's changed, and true to Greg's prediction, the flathead have come on the chew. This is not a big fish, it's just a little guy, and Greg's got a bigger one up there on that he's playing at the same time. So a double hook up here, and here's a little guy. If you were going to keep one to eat, oh, he's not quite big enough. This guy's about 35 centimetres. You could check him, you've got to check the rules wherever you fish. But a classic example of a smaller dusky flathead. I'm going to let him go and go and see what Greg's got. It looks like a much bigger flatty. Like a better fish, Greg.
It's a much nicer one, mate.
And how about the environment? We're standing in a foot of water.
Yep.
We're only a stone's throw from Sussex Inlet. This is just one of the best places to catch flathead because it's so user-friendly. We're going to get this fish up. Oh, it's a nice...
Yeah, it is, mate. It is. I just
It's a nice one. Looks like a big female.
Yeah, we've only got really light leader on the end of this.
So what we've got is 4-pound main line and a short bit of 20 pounds so they don't bite through that leader. You've got pretty raspy teeth that's designed to sort of catch fish. So you need that thick bit of leader, but and you also got to go easy on them at the same time because you go too heavy and you don't get the bites to start with.
So many big fish are lost because people just get a big rush of blood.
Yes.
They don't think about what they're doing. Just take your time.
It's like when you're in front of goal, you just got to relax, don't you?
That's it.
Yep. If you want to grab this, my rod for me.
I'll grab that for you.
There you go, Greg. I want to grab this. This is the other thing about this environment. Greg, come down here with me, mate. You can what's called beach the fish without getting them dry. So that fish there is in prime condition to release. Now, Greg, about 65 centimetres plus.
Breeding female.
Yep.
Absolutely breeding female. It'll be so easy just to sort of knock this one on the head, but pretty much everything over 57 centimetres is a breeding female.
Yep.
And realistically, we've just got to throw them back.
So she's going to lay babies. And the other thing, if you do keep one and taste them, take my word for it, I've made the mistake before, they don't taste good. They're dry, they're rubbery. And you'll be in for a big embarrassment for yourself and your guests at the dinner table later. I mean,
Yeah, look,
I've made the mistake, you probably have too.
Yeah, years ago, look, absolutely. We all love a feed of flathead, and these are the ones here that are going to produce next year's and the year after's flatty tails. So it's really important that we throw them back.
Just get my hand on top of her there, very gently. Get that hook out.
Happy days, mate.
Oh, that's awesome stuff, mate.
No worries, mate.
Fantastic. Coming up after the break, deeper water and hopefully bigger fish.